Hello, how are you today? Welcome to my channel on this very hot June day. I think it's like 90 degrees out. Yep, no coffee today. Maybe iced coffee later, but not now. It's just too hot. And up in upper state New York, we're not too happy with 90-degree weather. That's just not what we're used to. But I don't care. I got my air conditioner on, my fan's on. You probably can see it in the reflection there if it's going around my ceiling fan. And it's cool enough in here to work, so that's what I'm going to do. I have a couple new things to show you. I didn't know after my last video of a journal, I was like, now what do? I don't know, but I've been working on a project for about a month, and it happens to be with those lace sample cards, but I've been working on doing my own graphics and making my own cards. So what I've done is I've pretty much finished them up, and I'm going to be offering them in a box in my shop. The box will not be decorated. This is a decorated box that I'm hope to show you today. Maybe I'm going to try to decorate one with you. But what you will get is a plain box that's flat, and all your samples will be in here. And you can decorate the box yourself. So today I'm going to decorate a box, and you can watch me. I hope that's okay. And oh, this camera just doesn't like to stay still. Stay up. Okay, and maybe that'll help you decorate your own. And also, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little dresses. And they're the quickest little dresses you ever did think about. And I have a pattern for them. Really only need one part of the pattern. And I'm going to offer the pattern for free, just this part here, so you can get this exact same size that I've made them in here. So I will offer them. I have a new Facebook group, and it's for buyers and sellers. So if you're a seller and you'd like another place to put your stuff that doesn't charge anything, please go and check my group out. The link will be below. And it's free, and the more we have, the merrier we can be. And I will be posting this free bodice top in that group so that you can just save it to your computer, print it out, and make your own dress. The bottom of the dress is just pretty much material, and I will tell you and show you how much you're going to need for that today. But what will be in this box, now I haven't gotten everything yet completely the way I want it, but there will be I know there will be one of these, and when you lift this up, you see a pretty little, I like that, and then one of these, and these are antique dolls, and I've just kind of faded them out softly so you can see the appliques. These are appliques that I have. I have quite a few of them, so I'll be offering them. I have quite a few of these, so they'll be coming. And also, I have some vintage hat pins, and I have them in different colors, and each box or kit, if you want to call it that, will come with their own, and they're not all going to be the same. And you can see how I used 3 of them on this box here, which I didn't plan on doing. You know, I love it when you don't plan on doing something, it just works out, and that worked out. This is just gonna, this not necessarily gonna be repeated. It'll be something I have, and this as well. Oh, and let me show you what's underneath. Is also a kind of faded out dress form mannequin, and this is some sheer fabric with netting with some pretty pink rosebuds on them. And then this one, I do have a couple of these, 2 or 3. And also I have a few of these. This is very long. And then I made this dress, okay, from this piece here of a doily. I have a whole doily that I took apart. And this is what's left. I haven't cut it all up yet. I've got a couple of them that I put in here. And so there's probably going to be, let's see, how many more can I get out of here? 2 more, so there'll probably be 4 of these, one in each kit, different kits. Okay, and then I do have a lot of these. So these are beautiful appliques, and they came off of a gown, and I have a lot of them. So they'll be almost in every kit. Now I want to show you how I put these in, and here again is the pretty corset underneath there on a mannequin. What I did with these, so not to ruin the material, is I used double-sided foam tape from the dollar store. So that way it's not real strong, but it holds enough, and you can just pull it off. Sure, now make a liar out of me. Okay, there we go. It's just easy to pull off, and it doesn't pull any threads or anything like that, and easy to stick back down. And I like it. They're perfect. Finally, you know, we're not paying an arm and a leg for some double-backed foam tape, which I just could never get over the prices at Michael's and Joann's for things that you know didn't cost them a lot. Anyways, it don't matter. Don't get me started. So, here we go. We've got a lot. There will be at least 10 samples in every kit, and I will show pictures on my Etsy shop. And like I said, you will not get a decorated box. You will get a undecorated box that's flat so that I can send it and save you some money on shipping. Okay, so let's get to the dresses, because they're the easiest and fastest to make. And I'm going to show you here a couple of different ways to do things so that you're not stuck. Here's another one. Let's see, what did I do? Oh, here's another one too. And then the lace. All right, I will tell you that my come on, that the width of this is 2 inches. So you need something that's 2 inches by approximately 5 inches wide. Now on the crocheted one, these two, I used 2 scallops, and I cut them down as I needed to cut them down. On this one, with the sheared fabric, what I did here is I put a little lace backing, and I used this lace, and it's 1 3/4 wide, and I just wanted to have a little something there because you can see it's very sheer. But with this, you can also make a dress with any gathered lace, really. What I did though is I gathered some more. You know, I really gathered it up so that there is, and spread it out so that there is a lot more fullness to it. And then I added a piece of lace just to, you could actually add a pretty trim lace under here, make it real pretty. And it's just glued on. But I do sew on some of the lace like this. I'll take something like this. I take my pattern and I put it on felt. These are all felt because it's easy to sew on. And then I have 5 inches here, and I cut this down. It was a 4-inch piece of lace, and I cut it down to 2 inches. And now my thread is all caught in my pins, so just hang on there. Okay, I've got it. And I'm just going to turn one edge under, just, you know, 1/8 of an inch, a 1/4 of an inch, it doesn't matter. And what I do here is I do have a knot here, but I don't really trust it. What the heck is that? Ink. Always. I've got ink everywhere. All right. So I'm not even going to pull it all the way through, but I'm going to make another knot right here. And I'm just going to pull that through, and I know that's nice and tight and it's going to stay. So I'm just going to gather, just do a running stitch or a slow stitch if that's what you want to call it. I'm going to gather up my 5 inches of lace. You're going to be shocked at how easy this is. And how you can make the gowns long, the dresses long. You don't have to make them short. You can make them any width you want. Okay, now I'm at the end, and I did turn that over on my needle, okay? And I'm going to pull it through, and obviously it's gathered. Now I'm going to bring my silicone mat over here with my hot glue that I get caught all over the place. And I'm going to turn my piece here over, and I'm going to make sure that the front is going the right way. I'm not going to cut my thread yet, okay? And I'm going to put this on here. Yeah, maybe. Come on now. Okay, let's do this. Straighten up here. I take my first gather. I hope I'm in frame. And I will glue that down right away. And I use my silicone pads so I don't burn myself. And I don't cut it yet because I may want to pull it some more, but it looks pretty good. And I gather it up, and then I put more glue down, and I use my silicone pad so I don't burn myself. And I'll go back and look at it and see if there's anything I need to re-glue. And if there is, I will glue it. And then I will cut my thread. And I'm ready to go for the next one, but I'm not going to do another one right now. I'm going to put this back here. And here we have a pretty little dress, just like that. And like I said, I like to put something underneath it. You don't have to gather it. It just has to be there. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to show you how you just trim it. I know I should have used that. Then I'm just going to trim it to the way that the dress is going out. It's just to cut and glue. Isn't that easy? Now she's a little longer than this one. They're all going to be a little different. I will say that. And then if I have some pink trim, like this one here. I love that little bow. And that one I took out of the fabric material. And here is another little bow, but I think it's like too plain. So let me see what I have in my bag of goodies. Oh, that's pretty. This is very pretty. I'm not really going to decorate it right now because I want to get to, but isn't that pretty? And I also cut out, like I said, these from fabric. And this one here is cut from fabric. I'm sorry I don't have any more of that fabric. I've used it all up. But anyways, she could be decorated up real nice, and I will decorate her, and she will go in a box with somebody, with somebody's box. Okay, but now I want to get to the box. So anyways, this will be in my group, the pattern for free, so check it out. And that's the only place it's going to be, because I don't have a website or anything like that. And what I thought I was going to do, I'm going to challenge myself here. I only brought over a bag of blue and some off-white lace. Now I will show you what I did here though first. Okay, this here is sateen fabric, and they use it for draperies. But they also use it for dresses. It's very, very cheap, and it runs very easily. But I like the kind of the stringy part. So what I did was I put a lace here. I started out with this just lace, and it came over. And then I put this applique, which is one of these, on here. And then I decided to do a little ruffling here, but I did it with glue. And then I did some trim that went around there, and then I put more of the sateen around. And then I thought, well, it needs more, so I put some of this. I put those needles through, and the roses here that I had coffee dyed, and the buttons. Actually, before I got to any of the purple lace, I put the buttons on. I liken it like mauve, and I thought, oh, it's starting to look a little purpley, lavender. So that's what I went for. I did that. Okay, so I like to pick out something. I always start with this side. Something that's pretty. Oh, look at that blue. Isn't that pretty? Okay. I like it. If I like it, I'm going to use it. And I think that's probably a good thing that we need to do. We need to go with our instincts and not think about, oh, I don't know if that's going to work with this or work with that. That's not how I ever make anything. I mean, maybe, you know, sure, if I'm making a project or something for someone, then I'm very careful to what I do. But for myself, no, I'm not going to go through all of that. I'm just going to go with what I like at the moment, because your moments change and you may not like it later on. So I do want it to go here. I'm going to trim this here. And I'm going to trim a little bit off here because that was a little bit too much. I dyed this with Rit dye. It's called Kentucky Sky, and I think it is so nice. It came out really nice. I love that color of blue. So I'm challenging myself because I'm only allowing myself this bag that I have, and I'm just going to glue this down all the way there. Okay, now I'm going to come over to this side and see what I have. That's interesting. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that there. Let me see, what else do I have? Oh, I like that, but it's too much. I also like a little bit of off-white but I do like that there. I don't have a lot in this. No excuses. I don't have a lot in here. I do have satin, but I'm not going to use that. Oh, I like this. Let me see. You gotta put it on the right side, right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe over that? No, it's too much. Okay. I'm gonna go back to here. Find which side is the right side? Because it's dyed now, I can't tell. Okay. That's the right side. That's what I'm gonna go with. Because like I said, I'm not gonna monkey around. I take so long anyways. I don't need to add to my misery of what the heck am I doing now. You know, here's a doily. I just love using these. Even if it's just for a little piece or an accent. But first of all, I think I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to let that scallop show. I like the design of the box. That's why I purchased them. These are cake boxes, and they are flimsy, but they're easy to work with. Oh, I didn't bring any glue sticks. Again, I'll be right back. I knew I'd forget something. That's just the way it goes. Okay, so let's finish this. Now I don't want you to worry about all the glue that's going to go on here, because there's going to be a lot of it. If you use, when you're all done, get yourself some 100% or even 80%, 70%, 100% acetone nail polish remover. Take a paper towel, wipe it off, it'll all come right off. That's what I did with this. This was covered, and I got it all off with the nail polish remover. So that's good to know. Okay. Just going to, now here is a little opening for the thing to go into. I don't use that. I do a Velcro, so it's up to you. But I can glue this down because I don't use that. And I use a double Velcro. I didn't on this one, but on this one, I put 2 of these on here. You can either do it top or bottom because this box will cave in. So in order to keep it up, I put a double just on one, not on both of them. And that helps a lot. Now, if I wanted to, I could glue that under. Maybe I will. My husband's coming home anytime, so I'm really going fast here. I've got a sign on the door, shh. Doesn't mean he'll listen to it or follow it. He's like, what are you doing now? My son this morning, I told him, I said, I'm going to make a video this afternoon. He just stared at me like, again? I'm like, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, again. But he just didn't know what to say. Isn't that funny? I guess parents aren't supposed to, you know, do those kind of things. Just kids. Oh, dear. Okay. So we've got that so far. My glue is sticking to itself, of course. Okay, so what else do we have here? I guess maybe I didn't bring over enough blue. Oh, this. I just, you know, I love taking apart fabrics that have a design and a motif that's not really crocheted, but, you know, almost embossed, and using it, part of it. I don't know if I like that. Let's see if I like anything in here. Let's see, I would take this off. And the thing is, I like it that it's a different, it's not straight everywhere, but you make a shape out of it. And this seems to have a little rose there. Maybe we could just put that over there. I think I want that off. Maybe out a little bit. Yeah, that looks good like that. It's good to go with the flow because you never know what you're going to end up with. And it maybe surprise you. I know it surprises me all the time. And I'm like, whoa. All right, I think I'll keep that. Or, no, I think I'm going to rip that to pieces. Oh, yeah. There's many of those days, you know. Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm still liking this. No, I don't like that. Alright, get off of me. I don't think I brought over enough stuff. This is... I don't like that at all. Oh, I have this. Okay, I knew I had some pretty stuff in here. Alright. I don't like that there. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh. This is from a doily. A pansy. It's supposed to be. Crocheted pansy. Yuck. Oh, okay. I love this. Alright, my phone is talking to me. I'm not talking. Oh boy. It must be mad. Alright, let's see. What do you think? I think I have to put something under there before I do that. So I think I'm going to do... That's too heavy. Oops. Out of frame. Sorry. Something like that. A little bit see-through. So I'm going to just see through this and see what it does. Okay, it's got to be about, I think, let's see. I made it a little different shape, okay? And I'm thinking that, you know, it doesn't look good with all that glue on it, but there's not much I can do about it right now. Huh. Oh, I'm not happy with this, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this apart and see if that's not better. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. The husband came home, so he had to have a little lunch or whatever. So now he's gone, and we will continue. But I also went and got another bag of blue lace and items that I like, and got them around because I didn't have enough blue in there. I like a lot of choice. So what I did find, this is a blue, part of a blue doily that I got at a garage sale once for like 25 cents. And I really, I've used every bit of it. So I'm going to use this right there, I believe. I'm going to have to cut some off because it's the side. Oops. Well, let's see. It's almost done. So I kind of want it, well, yeah, it's starting to look like a Kleenex holder to me, and I don't like that. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit. It still looks like a Kleenex holder. But I'm going to leave it there because I have to think about the side. This flap is going to go in the side. I'll show you in a second here. So we have to be careful here. Can't go too far there. So if I go like that, I can cut this off at the seam and I'll be okay. So we'll do that. I wish I didn't have to film in the dining room, in the middle of everybody's traffic. But you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Okay, I think that's the right way. And it's gonna go there. So a little bit of hot glue and my silicone pads to push that down. Okay. And I'm gonna cut that off over here. Don't need any more of that. And I'm going to glue this down. There, like that. I'll be glad when all the glue strips are off. My goodness, it makes a mess. It's the one thing about hot glue. Ugh. I don't use it a lot, so. But for something like this, it's fast, it's easy. Okay, and I found this, and I cut this blue piece apart. It's always hard to tell which side is up. I believe it's this one. I like that there. So I'm going to put it on. And it's running into that piece there, which is fine. Because you always want things to be continuing. Even though it's a rectangle, you have to think in terms of a circle. Always think in terms of a circle. keep things going, you know, and the more they touch and come together, the better. And then I like that there, so put that there. And I was experimenting a little bit while I was waiting for him to eat. I really like that there. And I'm just going to put some glue there. Stick that on. Now see over here, we're continuing around. So we got another circle going on over here. And I'm going to glue these down. The other two don't have to be glued down. They're on there. And let me see. What else? You know, I've got these vintage hat pins. I love them. And I was thinking I would like to use more. I used some over here on the purple box. So I was thinking maybe a white and a blue one here. Let's see. Let's stick that in there. The hard part is getting them in straight, especially you got hot glue there. And let's see, maybe down further this way. Yeah, kind of like that. Gonna have to glue some of this down so it'll lay flat. Okay, and then I found this flower, which now I don't think I like there. No. Alright, I'm going to push these down more and see if it'll work with the flower. Because I did like that flower there. Even though we have two flowers, they're different size and shape. Different colors, style I should say. So we can use them. I'm not one to repeat over and over same things. I think your design gets boring if you just keep using the same thing over and over, unless it's the kind of design that needs to be. You know, I'm not saying that you can't ever use, that I wouldn't ever use anything over and over, because I do. But on something like this, we kind of want to make it unique. And then I have this. I think that looks all right. But then I found this, and I think, let me see, I really like that the best. And what I'm thinking about for this, because I would like to do some, add some blue to it. Oh, that's really a lot of blue. You can just like marbleize stuff. I mean, that's the way I think of it. You can just add a little ink and it really, you know, blends things together. Now, isn't that, instead of being the stark white because everything else is so blue, I'm going to put that on there. See, I've calmed down quite a bit because I know someone's not waiting at the door. Oh, that's a terrible feeling. So I apologize if I was running through things before now. Okay, now this needs to be glued down. Get these glue strands out of here. Too bad you can't sew all this, right? It saves so much on the glue. It'd be a lot easier to work with, a lot nicer. Okay, now for this, I was thinking, what was I thinking? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, I have some of these, and some of these are in the kit too, as samples. And I was thinking, I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I was thinking of cutting this here, like this, and just adding this to the front. I think I need to take these off because it's a little crazy. Okay. Just to keep that circle going. I guess it's not circle, but a continuous line, a continuous design, you know. I guess that has to come off too. You don't want things hanging that are gonna get caught in stuff, even though watch me do it. Okay, so that will go there like that, and just a little bit of glue here. See, you're not ever really done. At least I'm never really done. You can always add more things. And if I don't like that sticking up, I'll either glue it down or I'll cut it off. And I think I'm going to just glue it down. I don't really want to cut that. But I am going to cut this because I don't like those extras hanging there. You know, you have to experiment, see what you like, see what you don't. Somebody once, you know, you hear people say, well, that's not my style. And when I was younger, I didn't know what that meant. Well, how did you know what your style is? How do you know? And I was taking a seminar with a really well-known artist in the painting world, because I have painting books out and have done things for magazines. And I said to her, she was saying, you know, it's your style, whatever your style is. And I said to her, how do you know what your style is? How do you know that? And she said to me, it's whatever you like. What you do, what you like is your style. And I never forgot that. And I don't know what I would call my style, probably shabby chic. I like that a lot. But whatever you like, whatever you do, over and over, that's your style. That's what your style is. And that really helps me a lot, because I don't want to get caught up in someone else's style if it's not my style, if I really don't like it. I like it when they do it, but I don't necessarily like it when I do it. Have you ever had that problem? I do. I say, oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do this. Oh, baloney, you can. That's not the way I do things. I like it when they do it, but when I do it, I don't like it. So you have to do your own thing and have it your own style. Now, I do have these butterflies that I had inked up. I don't know, kind of pretty. I'll just put that one there. It ain't gonna hurt anything. It's just the continuous line going around here, here, and here, and here is empty. Look at that. I can't believe it. But you know what? I think I'm going to use some of this, because that's really, I really like this. I just don't know why, but I like it. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to trim it down after I put it on there. Sometimes, for me at least, it's easier to glue it on than trim it after that. Okay, so I know that I'm right close to the top, and I'll just trim that down. Do not be afraid. You will not hurt anything. You might want to trim a little more of other stuff. Okay, just going to push that down. Then we're going to glue the edges. I got a little hole there. I don't like that, but we'll see. All right, scissors, scissors. Now we have this little rounded corner here. Just okay. I do like straight edges, I will say that, when it's something that has to be, is functional. You know what I mean? It's not decorative, it's functional. so I'm going to put this in the side here. Okay. That can be, you know, a little better. And I'll fix it. And I have some over here that needs to get glued down. And trimmed. Okay. Well, anyways, so we're all trimmed up. We're all glued down. And I have some work to do to finish it and to make it squeaky clean, squeaky perfect. Okay, I had a paper towel here I was going to show you. Well, I'm going to show you anyways, as long as we're here and I have the time. And now I want you to watch the magic begin here. This is the 100% acetate nail polish remover. And you just rub it on. And it takes all your glue off. I love it. All of the glue. And it dries very quickly. I'm going to turn this off. So there we have, I might put something in the middle of that, like a piece of jewelry or something. Would look pretty cool there. Or not, I don't know. Anyways, we have these boxes that I've decorated, and you can decorate yours too, any way you'd like. So thank you for joining me, and if you like this video, please give me a like, a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with some new things again pretty soon. I don't know when, but pretty soon. Okay, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you later.